Hello, Aries. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Aries. How are you? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here, my fire family. I appreciate you. And I'm here with a couple of decks. I've got the Divine Goddess Oracle deck, and I've got the Lenormand. We're going to use those this week and throw some tarot at it to get some information and energy for you for the week ahead. I'm reading this just before the moon turns full. And happy full moon in Virgo to you today. This is the turning point, my friends. Things are about to change. So this reading is for the week ahead. If you want to know what was happening this week, you would go back 1 week, right? And to the reading that I did last week. This one is for the week ahead. And so this is going to be post full moon eclipse energy. Find out what sort of energies are going to be floating about for you, Aries, in this post eclipse energy. Tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Hey, by the way, do you make moon water? I just put some amethyst, some clear quartz, and some clear quartz and rose quartz in a jug outside. I put it outside to be in the moonlight overnight, and then I'm going to drink that water. If you don't know what moon water is, go Google that stuff. Yes, I'm that kind of woo-woo. All right, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's find out what's going on for you. Aries, we've got a ring here, some sort of commitment. Now, this ring can mean, what rings mean. Could mean a marriage commitment or a commitment to a person. But understand it's a commitment, regardless of the kind, right? It is a commitment to something. It could be a commitment to a brand new path, right? We do have the Ace of Wands, which is your energy, by the way. Ace of Wands is Aries. And so we do have card number 25, which is a 7. I feel like this could be engaging with the universe, possibly, but it also could be engagement. Maybe somebody is thinking of popping the question. Maybe somebody is thinking about having a commitment with somebody here. We do have card number 13. 13 in the tarot. I'm primarily a tarot reader, and so I always liken them to the tarot. Tarot is the death card. That is transformation. Something new is about to happen here, and for some of you, it is because you're engaging with something brand new with the Ace of Wands in the bottom right-hand corner of this card here. You're engaging with something new, possibly a new path. Maybe you're committing to go on a new path, a new exciting and creative path here. One more card for Aries, please. We've got card number 21. This is the mountain, and mountains can be achievements, but they're also obstacles. So with the 8 of wands in the bottom right-hand corner here, it feels to me like you are about to leap over some sort of obstacle, I want to say, or possibly you're getting to the peak. Maybe you've been on the incline here, Aries. Maybe you've been like trying to climb up some sort of insurmountable project, or maybe there's something that you feel like you never would get to the top of. You would never conquer it. And so I feel like something here is about to change. There is transformation. Bottom of the right-hand corner of this deck, it says the Jack of Spades, which is the Knight of Swords. So there's something here that is going to be quickly changing for you, and that would track with the whole being in this eclipse energy right now, right? We've got card number 22 at the bottom of the deck, and it is the Queen of Pentacles, stability. It feels like you're in a stable energy here, 2 2s, right, which are 4. You're in some sort of stable energy where you're going to make clear decisions. Something is going to be quite clear for you coming up. A decision that you're making. It could be about this commitment. It could be about engaging on a new path. Tell me more about Aries, please. Tell me more about Aries. We've got peace. It says peace and contentment are coming to you. So whatever decision you make here is going to be the right one. I feel like you're going to be happy with the decision that you're making. We have resolving issues. It says solving inner conflict with others and healing a past trauma. I kind of like that. And then we have apology. Okay, so there is something that I feel that you're stuck in, possibly. And it feels like, well, maybe it's not really got you stuck, but it does feel like there is something that's on your mind here. And I feel like you want to bring peace to or resolve an issue with somebody. Possibly you expect an apology or you want to give them an apology. I don't know which way it's going, so take it as it resonates for you. Something here is about to change. Somebody's about to speak up, or maybe come forward aggressively and maybe speak to you. We do have the Knight of Swords, right? Somebody's about to put all of their cards on the table, throw it out on the table, and be really honest, I feel, with you here. this tells me here that this might be the opening of a door to a new path, which might be exciting and engaging. It could be some sort of a life contract, right? Maybe you're going to engage in the friendship again, or maybe you're going to receive an apology or give an apology so you can resolve the issues and get some peace in the situation. I feel like this is the decision that you will be making this week. It's because you've come into some type of self-awareness here, tapping into your higher self and questioning routines and patterns. So it does feel like you are far more grounded than you have been in the past. I feel you're feeling more grounded, you're feeling more stable. I feel like it's time now to maybe dig into the past, to things that have been on your mind, Aries, and it's time to give some sort of an apology or receive some sort of an apology. And you'll do that by engaging with someone, I feel. All right. For some of you, like I said, you could be popping the question, but that's probably not for a lot of you. All right. New deck alert. We've got a new deck. It's the Wild Reflections Tarot, and it's by Y-Spell. It's beautiful. I've been using it all week. I tend to do that when I get a new deck so I can get my energy in there. This is a really beautiful, beautiful deck. All right, let's find out what's going on for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And hey, Aries, if you're interested in a private reading for your own energy, please look in the pinned comment. There's a link there where you can go check out my pricing if you're interested in a private read. Tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got justice. You're going to get justice in this piece here, friend. Something here is about to be resolved. And I'm going to say that when justice shows up, it's a major arcana card, which means it's showing up. You are going to have justice. It's just a matter of how it's going to transpire or unfold. So I feel like when justice shows up, it tells me you're absolutely guaranteed peace because of some sort of issue that you are going to bring to a resolve. Now, this could be an issue with a lover. Maybe you asked someone to marry you. They said no. Maybe you just want to make a commitment to somebody, that we're opening the door here with the Ace of Wands, opening the door to maybe a passionate or creative way that we can handle resolving our issues here. We do have the Empress. It feels like somebody wants to heal something here. The Empress is a very healing energy. You might be wanting to resolve issues with an Empress. Now, who's the Empress? Well, the Empress is somebody who's very balanced, very grounded, very logical, somebody who likes to stay in balance. This person has a lot of wisdom because they've learnt all of the energies of all of the queens. And so this person is someone who is likely to be single, but not always. This person is pregnant, and which means that maybe if it is a child we're talking about, then it feels like this person could maybe they could be single, maybe they're not, but they certainly are pregnant with an idea. And so an idea or the opening of something brand new or the creation of something. This person is someone who is quite abundant. So I feel like this could be a person for you, a Taurus or a Libra. We've got Libra energy here as well. I feel like this might be a person that you want justice with. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, right? It could be that you just want to change the situation and get everything out on the table. Let's just talk about what happened so we can resolve this, because I just want to give you an apology, and let's get a mutual understanding here, and let's just move along. So I feel like it's because you've come to some sort of self-awareness here. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, just move along. That's what that tells me. It's like we've got water in the background here. So I feel like it's something that comes to mind in a moment's notice for you. I don't know if you're reaching out to them or they're reaching out to you, but it feels like it might be an emotional moving forward. The Eight of Wands is about something that's moving quickly or moving forward, or you might get an emotional message from someone, or you might send that emotional message here. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. It does feel like here, Aries, that there is some balance that you want to have with the Empress, but I do really feel like the Empress has their back to you at this time. And so the Queen of Swords is here. It feels like we have to have a really honest and truthful conversation. In order to get the balance, we're going to have to talk about this heartbreak, heartache, or disappointment. There's swords here, right? So it feels like we're kind of blocked from each other. Maybe we've blocked each other. It could be, but it feels like we have to talk about we have to talk about things in a way that's non-emotional, like so we can talk about it head over heart. It feels like maybe for some of you, it could be we need to get together and talk about this baby. If we're not going to be together, and maybe somebody is ending up pregnant, and we're not going to be together, we've already decided that maybe we don't want to get engaged. Maybe we don't want this life contract. How are we going to co-parent? But there could be somebody who is pregnant, and the other person might be showing up to say, hey, you know what, I want to commit to you. And it'll depend on your situation. Not everybody's in these situations that I'm mentioning. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who's standing up for themselves. So I feel like whether you are feminine or masculine, I feel like you feel you're taking a stand with the Empress. It feels like probably prior to this, you didn't want to say. You just were hoping that everything would work out right, that it would work out in balance, because the Empress is balanced, right? Libra and Taurus, and grounded as well. And then we have justice here. It feels like we need to be really honest about what our next steps are going forward. What is the goal? When I look at this particular Knight of Pentacles, we've pulled out the map. Let's map out how we're going to get from here to there. What is the goal? Is the goal growth, right? We do have a sunflower there. Is the goal that we're going to have growth? Because it feels like it's been moving really slowly, but whatever has been stopped in its tracks or nearly not moving at all, I feel like is about to speed up. But I feel like it's almost like we're punching through a wall of emotion. It's like we've been giving each other the swords treatment. It's like we've been giving each other the head over heart treatment from the past up until now. We do have the Seven of Cups. It feels like it's kind of confusing and a little bit overwhelming, but it feels like somebody wants to make something right, possibly. Tell me why the Empress is here, please. For some of you, there might be a legal issue going on that is regarding your abundance, your house, your home, your children, some money possibly. There could be some sort of a contract that you need to sign, or a contract you signed. Maybe you're trying to get out of the contract. I'm just saying that there's legal issues possibly here for some of you. If you're not looking at this as a relationship reading, it feels like there could be some legal issues, and it could be over a child possibly, because the Empress is with child here. But I mean, the Empress is pregnant, and it could be pregnant with an idea, or something that is being, a creative idea. It doesn't have to be children, but for some of you it might be. So it feels like that there could be a legal thing going on here that is involving abundance that is finally going to start moving. It might have been caught up in the courts, or caught up between lawyers, or caught up in the process of trying to figure out what to do, and it's been moving really slowly towards the goal. And the goal, I feel, is abundance, but it's been taking a really long time to get there. If that's the case for you, I feel like you do get word about this week. It feels like somebody does finally stand up and say, hey, we got to talk about this, like, over the table. We've got to put it all out on the table, right? The Knight of Swords is here. Something here has got to change. Something has to end so something else can begin. It feels like this felt insurmountable, or this became a really big obstacle or block, because we do have two swords here. So an obstacle or a block here. And I want to get us to the peak here. I want to get us over this obstacle, and card number 21 is a 3, and so I feel like it could be over some sort of partnership or a business ship possibly. This pregnancy that's going on here could be about a business, right? It could be that somebody created a business possibly. So take it as it might resonate in your own life, because it can be read many ways when I'm reading in a general reading. Tell me about this Empress, please. We do have the King of Pentacles, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Nine of Wands. So I feel like this has been, I want to say that nobody wins here. If we're going back to the relationship part of it, we'll double back to that. And I want to say that nobody wins here, that everybody seems to have hurt feelings. It feels like the Nine of Wands tells me that this can be resolved at any time. We can drop our wands, we can drop our wands and come out from behind the fear wall and talk about this. It might be about financial ways to support the person who's with child or having a baby, or this could be a business, right? Let's flip over to the business part of it. Whatever is being created through the Empress is something that I feel that we need to really talk about. And the Four of Cups tells me that nobody's really talking. We all feel some type of way about it. We are all have feelings about it. And so everybody, I feel, is in their own corners waiting for stability of the emotions to come before we begin to speak, because it's really hurtful. I feel like somebody feels really hurt, or this has been a long time coming after a very many years of feeling hurt and not saying anything. The wounded warrior is somebody who carries trauma, right? So it's like it was a traumatic situation, and I didn't really say anything, and you didn't say anything, and maybe we just drifted apart. We do have the King of Pentacles here, so it could be about finances, but it also could be about material wealth. It could be about how are we going to split up the assets, right? It could be that if we are looking at something that's legal. Maybe we were engaged and now we're no longer. So it feels like something here, though, whatever the scenario is, I feel like something that was stalled or moving really slow is about to pick up pace here. And I think it's because of this. I think this is the block we're talking about. I feel like it's the apology that needs to come first from somebody or to somebody. I don't know who that is, if it's you or them, but I feel like there has to be some sort of an apology first before we move forward to this new path here, before we can be happy with the Nine of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles, or everything is just going to stay on the outside looking in. So if there is to be movement here, I feel like it's a little bit of movement, but I feel like it's also the thought of things finally moving forward here, whether it's moving forward toward an engagement or signing a contract, maybe a marriage contract, or maybe you're buying a house together. Before we take a step out onto the new path, the exciting path, we have to make sure that the Nine of Cups is here, that this really is the wish fulfillment. Is it really what we want? Is it really what both of us want? The Five of Pentacles is here, and it feels like you haven't been able to talk to each other in a while, but self-awareness is now on the table. So it does feel like somebody who is maybe very clouded of the mind or very confused or overwhelmed about what to say is gaining clarity here with the Queen of Swords. So tell me about this Judgment card, because we do have Libra 3 times here. We have Libra in the Justice card. Libra is the Queen of Swords, but of course Aquarius and Gemini, because it is a general reading. But we also have Libra and Taurus. So we have like the universe is saying we've got to come together and finally balance things out here. And since you're the leader, I feel like the universe is expecting you to be the one who reaches out first, I feel. So tell me about the Queen of Swords and Justice card here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We've got the Six of Pentacles, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So it does feel like with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse that I feel like this was, for some of you, not all of you, this is not a destined connection. It wasn't destined to work. I feel like it was a karmic relationship, and it went to a place that I feel it probably happened quickly, because the Ace of Wands is here on the table. It probably happened quickly, maybe too quickly. Maybe we ended up getting engaged because of the pregnancy. Maybe we ended up signing a contract because of a child that is pending, or that we have a business together. And it feels like with the Wheel of Fortune, it tells me that this was not destined. So it was two people who maybe thought it was destined. You thought I was your soulmate. You thought I was your soulmate. And we kind of pushed it in the right direction. And the Wheel of Fortune says, no, that's actually, this reciprocal energy was actually not destined. You two weren't meant to be together forever. You were meant to be karmic. That person was supposed to show up in your life, teach you a lesson, and then go, but somebody held on to them and wouldn't let them go, whether that was you or them. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. It ended up in a really long-term relationship, if we are talking about relationship here, and maybe we built some material wealth together. It could be that as well. Something here is about to change, though. Tell me about this Death card here. We've got the Two of Cups, we've got the Devil card, and we've got the Magician. So it's possible that somebody here might be coming together for some type of a reconciliation. And reconciliation just means coming together and understanding of things. It doesn't mean you have to get back together. It doesn't mean you have to date this person. It doesn't mean you have to move in and get married and all of that. But I feel like what we're doing is we're signing a contract. And so it could be a metaphorical contract. It could be a legal contract. But it feels like it is something that I feel like the only thing that is going to allow everything here to get settled is if we can do it in a way where we can exchange cups, where we can agree that we can have a familial or friendly love, right? We have the Ten of Cups here, or sorry, the Ten of Pentacles here. We do have the Devil energy with the Magician. And if you're not going to manipulate me and manipulation is off the table, then maybe we can make this work. Maybe we can come to an agreement or resolve the issue or come to some type of contract. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Ten of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Wands. So it feels like somebody here wants to build a bridge. Let's just drop our wands here. Let's drop the burdens and let's build a bridge to somewhere different. It feels like somebody here is, I want to say, trying to make a decision, the best decision, I feel, that is going to be for whatever this Empress is carrying here, whether that's an idea, a business, or a child. Somebody here is saying, look, let's just let it be water under the bridge. Let's bridge our way to a new way of doing things. Let's go to a new world together, essentially. And let's just drop the 10 wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is in this person's hand. The Ace of Wands is up here as well. So it feels like somebody does want to open a new door here to a new creative path. We're going to create a brand new way that we can deal with whatever we created here together. And I feel like yeah, like I said, it could be a business, it could be a child, some sort of new beginning. Tell me why the Seven of Cups is here. We've got the King of Cups, we've got the Temperance card, and we've got the Ten of Cups. We must act as though I feel like this somebody here has been going back and forth, back and forth. How can we resolve this? How can we make things happy? How could the Ten of Cups is here, right? That's the ultimate apex of happiness. How can we make things happy? How can we make things work in terms of the King of Cups? The King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally aware and emotionally intelligent. Let's not blow up at each other. Let's not get outside of our character. Let's, instead of going back and forth, let's use this moment of alchemy to heal our family. So for those of you who, you know that you're pregnant with a child, or maybe you have children with this person and you know you're never getting back together with them, but this is like the happy medium. Can we just come to a place, a happy medium, instead of us getting all outside our character and blowing up and getting emotional and overly emotional every time we see each other? Can we just get it together here? Tell me what the outcome is, please. Tell me what the outcome is. It does feel like, for some of you, it feels like a co-parenting situation. We know we're never getting back together again. There's too much water under the bridge, but we need to figure it out for the children or for the child that's about to arrive. And so we need to speak to each other cordially. We've realized that this is a karmic relationship and that things will never pass this certain point. But instead of not speaking to each other and making it difficult for everyone involved, including the kids, let's just get it together and figure it out. I feel like with changing is that we are cutting the ties. Here with the Devil energy, we've got two people here that are tied to each other. It feels like with the Death card, we're cutting the ties here, and the Two of Cups is here. I feel like we're cutting the ties that bound us, but it feels like through the Magician and the Two of Cups that maybe we can try and find a way to get along. Maybe we can have peace in resolving these issues. Tell me what the outcome is, please. The outcome for Aries. We have the Four of Wands, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Page of Pentacles. We can try and start again and move forward, be motivated. We can get it if we want it. The King of Wands is here. That's the optimism of Aries, right? We can do it together if we just partner. The Four of Wands is here. If we can just get things stable and be happy and be excited that we're both on our own paths. But the Page of Pentacles tells me this is the new world. We're going to start something from here brand new. How about if we just have coffee? How about if we just start getting to know each other as friends, face to face, rather than when we come together having a hardship of it? Maybe we can get some stability. The 10 Pentacles. Maybe we can pool our finances so you're doing well and I'm doing well. It feels like you want to be sort of a mediator type energy, Aries. That's what it feels like. And with all of these pentacles here, it feels like it is something that we need to come up with a plan that's very practical, very head over heart. It feels like it could be business for some of you. The thing that could have been born was a business, and now you're not wanting to be in business with this person anymore. Maybe the Justice card means that one person is buying out the other, but it strongly does feel like two people who are trying to come together to find some balance and walk through a new door so we can balance things and be confident in the way, the disbursement of our money, or, can we come to an agreement about what we're going to do instead of, having to get the courts involved? We do have the Ace of Cups here. So there is a new, kinder cycle that is showing up here. We have the Five of Swords. There it is. It's the resolving of issues. I don't want to hold a grudge anymore. I don't want to argue and fight anymore. I'm just deciding to let it go. I'm using my intuition here. I'm going to be silent. I'm going to make these decisions in the quiet and the silent. And I just don't want to have this energy, disappointment, heartbreak, heartache. I don't want to be blocked anymore. I don't want to be blocked from your life. Let's just, with the Knight of Cups, let's just be really strategic about how we handle our emotions in this particular situation and see if we can't make it work. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you, Aries, for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. Happy full moon to you, my friends. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. You guys take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.